Hello, 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 ladies. Welcome back to session number 10. I am so excited to talk to you about today's topic. Today's topic is very, very practical. Okay, and I want to make sure that you are dialed in for the next 30 minutes. I just need 30 minutes of your time. And I just want to thank those of you who have been taking this journey with me. I was fortunate enough in my life to have people come alongside of me and share some of this knowledge. And so my goal and my desire is really to do that for you, to be that for you. And this is free. It's on YouTube University. So I pray that you're taking this and you are being blessed and that you are not only taking this information, but you're doing the steps to develop yourself so that you can go to the next level in your life. And so if you're doing that, I just want to congratulate you and tell you how proud I am of you, because at some point in every person who's successful's life, they had to make a decision to do the work. Okay? So let's get started. Good morning and welcome back to session number 10. Yesterday, we talked about listening like Jesus listened and how true communication begins with understanding. But today, we're going to talk about something incredibly practical, and that is how trust is built in the first 5 minutes of a conversation. Because whether it's sales, leadership, business, or relationships, trust determines everything that follows. So let's go ahead and take a look at some scripture. In Proverbs chapter 22, verse 1, in the NIV version, it says, "A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold." I'm going to read that again. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 1 says, "A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold." Now, before people believe your message, they decide whether they trust your presence. And that decision often happens faster than we realize. You see, in the first few minutes of meeting you, people are silently asking themselves these 3 questions. Can I trust this person? Do they respect me? And do I feel safe here? Most people think trust comes from saying impressive things. But trust actually forms emotionally before it forms logically. Now, let me give you a quote by Maya Angelou. She said, "People will forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel." The biggest mistake people make, especially in sales, is trying to prove themselves too quickly. They talk too much. They rush into explaining, and they try to sound too knowledgeable before connecting with the prospect. But confidence doesn't rush. Confidence creates space. Stephen Covey said, "Trust is the glue of life. It is the most essential ingredient in effective communication." Now, I'm going to give you the 3 foundations of trust, okay? I want you to write these down somewhere. The 3 foundations of trust. Number 1, having a calm presence. Having a calm presence. When you are calm, people feel safe. Slow speech. Relaxed tone. No urgency. See, pressure creates resistance, but calmness creates connection. Number 2, genuine curiosity. Number 2, genuine curiosity. People trust those who are interested in them genuinely. Ask questions that show that you care. Like, what made you start looking for change? What's been the biggest challenge for you lately? You see, Zig Ziglar said, you can make more friends by becoming interested in other people than by trying to get people to be interested in you. Remember, the 3 foundations of trust. Number 1, calm presence. Number 2, genuine curiosity. Number 3, honest intentions. Honest intentions. People can sense authenticity. And when they sense that authenticity, their defense lowers. You are not there to convince. You are there to understand. People rarely make decisions based on logic. They decide emotionally and justify logically. People rarely make decisions based on logic. They decide emotionally and justify it logically. So when trust exists, objections soften, conversations deepen, and decisions feel safe. Peter Drucker said, the most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't being said. Now let's talk about the faith connection. Jesus consistently built relationships before he gave instruction. He met people where they were. He listened. He showed compassion. Trust opened hearts before transformation happened. So let's think practically. Today, what I want you to do is I want you to practice slowing down your first 5 minutes of every conversation that you have today. And I want you to focus on asking questions, listening fully, and removing urgency. And ask yourself, how can I make this person feel understood? Maybe you're relating with what they're saying. Maybe you're having empathy for their situation. Maybe you're going to spend time because they want to talk about their kids. Maybe you're going to spend time talking about that, even though it has nothing to do with what you're there for. Trusted professionals are not the most persuasive people. They are the most present people. They understand their clients, and in turn, they're able to get their clients to the right solutions. When people feel safe, influence happens naturally. And when we have influence, we have what? Power. When we have power, we take what? Dominion. We are called to take dominion over this earth. So how do you get dominion? When people trust you. All right, so that's all I got for you guys today. If this session helped you, please do me a favor. We are a new channel. We're trying to build it out. Like, share, and subscribe. Find 2 people who could be blessed by this and share it with them. You never know. If you're changing somebody's life, you never know what that will do for somebody. And so I want you to join me tomorrow for session number 11, where we're going to talk about asking questions that reveal the real problem. The skill that separates beginners from professionals in sales. And if you feel called to develop a high performance communication and sales skill rooted in faith and integrity, please reach out to my team, because that is why High Performance Sales Academy exists. It is to help you to grow into that person. And I want to be the one to help you with that. And so remember that we say God's speed because God is the driving force of everything that we do. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye.